This week there was another tournament trip for me, this time to the Antalya Future. There are good connections to Antalya from Vienna, so the journey was very comfortable. The pickup from the airport worked well, and after about 30 minutes by car, you are already at the hotel. The concept of these tournaments is the same as in Tunisia. An all-inclusive hotel with tennis courts that organizes many future tournaments. The name of the hotel is Megasarai and it is a large resort hotel. I've been to tournaments like this in Turkey many times in the past. I wasn't familiar with this hotel as I hadn't been here in recent years. My players here this week were Slava Belinsky and Sebastian Sorga. The practice before the tournament went well, not least because there's a second facility that also belongs to the hotel. The Megasarai Tennis Academy, or MTA in short, has more than 30 clay courts and also some hard courts. There were also some camps and hobby players on site. Nevertheless, we had no problems getting a court, which was certainly very positive. The week before I arrived, a 125,000 WTA Challenger took place here. Obviously, there are good sponsors. The hotel is very well kept and spacious and typical for Antalya, which depends a lot on tourism. The hotel is of course located directly by the sea, has many green areas and several pools, and lives up to the all-inclusive stereotype. The tennis facility at the hotel has 15 clay courts and several hard courts. However, the courts are also available to hotel guests, so there may be a shortage of practice courts at the hotel. The quality of the courts varies, of course, and there are a lot of bad bounces on the practice courts. As always with futures, the practice balls are not exactly the best. The Artengo ball brand also takes a little getting used to, as they are not easy to control at first. How were the results for Sebastian Sorga and Slava Belinsky this week? That's relatively easy to answer, and one word is enough: disappointing. Defeat is never desirable, but of course it's part of our business. However, losing and being far away from showing the tennis you can actually play is a bitter pill to swallow. Well, we have swallowed this pill. Now we are trying to come to the right conclusions. The players have to show character and continue to work accordingly. And hopefully that will happen. Of course, the first practice with the boys, the day after the defeat, was not exactly characterized by good mood, but we got through it, and the mood and quality of practice improved again afterwards. Yuri Rodionov was taking part in Estoril this week. He played a good match against Garin, was even the better player for some part of the match, but was unable to take advantage of this and lost close in 2 sets. That was the week in Antalya for me. The hotel's concept with the tournaments and the amateur tennis players seems to work very well. The hotel complex offers good quality in many areas and is obviously well appreciated by the players and tourists. I will leave you with a few more impressions of the resort. Thank you for your time and I hope to see you in the next video.